Hey guys, it's been about a year and a half since I've last been on here. As you can kind of tell, I'm a little distraught right now. I have something kind of serious to discuss with you guys and something very personal. I'm a little nervous to talk about it, but I think it'll be beneficial for a few of you out there who might watch this. So, I'm actually just going to start with where I left off today. I woke up this morning and after I used the restroom, I looked at myself in the mirror and I noticed you know, I've obviously lost some weight again. And I knew I shouldn't have checked myself on the scale, but I just kind of wanted to know how much I had lost this time. And I've lost almost 10 pounds, which is really, really, really discouraging for me. Really, really. And the reason why I lost so much weight has to do with mental health issues I have. And these mental health issues cause a lot of negative symptoms. But one of them happens to be a loss of appetite and weight fluctuation. So I struggle a lot with keeping on weight, not just because of my metabolism, which I've told people for so long, but because I go through periods of time where I just don't have an appetite at all. Even though my stomach will tell me that it's starving, my mind can't fathom eating, and if I try to eat, I, almost throw it up. I don't know how to describe it. It's just really, um, really hard. So, there's that. But not only do I suffer from that, I have trouble sleeping, so I suffer from insomnia. I sometimes, have been known to go the whole day without, or the whole night without sleeping, and then go to work or school or whatever it is that morning and carry on as if, everything was normal. I also have drastic fluctuations in mood that I can't help. For instance, right now, like this whole emotional thing, I think it's more due to being so discouraged about what it is I discovered today. But um, I I go in and out of being depressive and being super energetic. To like both obviously contrasting um, characters or moods, and they're very taxing. They're very, very taxing. I've struggled my entire life, and the thing about mental health issues is that you can't often see them. And because you can't see them, people don't acknowledge them or don't know how to acknowledge them. Whereas if I had broken my arm or my leg, I would go to the hospital and I would get it casted up. But when it comes to your mind, sure, you could probably do, CAT scans and whatnot and maybe find something that's physically different. But on the outside to society, you're not going to walk around with your CAT scan. um, and people just aren't going to initially know that there's something wrong with you. And even if you do give that information, not everyone is going to understand. I've always been, you know, told I was lazy, that I was bratty or super moody, and I believed a lot of it for a very, very long time. And then after I had graduated high school and started finding myself and realizing all these kind of issues I have and I've had, I just kind of understood that the only reason I was ever called these negative things was because I never had a way to properly manage my symptoms. Anyway, so I'm not going to be talking about exactly what it is I believe I have because I have not been professionally diagnosed yet. I'm fairly confident I know exactly what I have, but I won't know until, I actually go see a doctor. Good news is that I do have an appointment booked in 2 weeks to go see one. It's taken a month just for me to see a doctor, and it took a few months to get insurance. So it's been a very, very long, trying process, and to say I'm exhausted is such an understatement. But I really, really am looking forward to, finally getting help because I only got my wits end. I don't want to live like this. I'm so unhappy a lot of the times, and I hate that because when I'm not being affected by my mental health issues, I'm a very happy person and I love life. But when I am being affected by them, I'm not so happy and I have a lot darker outlook on life. So anyway, I basically wanted to share this with you guys so you kind of knew what was going on. Not that it's necessarily important, but also because sorry, the cat. But also because I just want to be able to help someone that might need it. Because I grew up my whole life not even really knowing about mental health issues. And when you don't realize there's an issue, it makes the issue even bigger. So anyway, I hope this helps. If you're going through something difficult or you feel off or you feel like you're struggling mentally, please go see a professional if you can or talk to someone, get help. Communication is so beneficial in these kind of situations, and your mental health is extremely important. Just as important as your physical health, if not more so. So I just want to also remind you that you guys are important and you're special, and you are not your mental health diagnosis or your mental health issue or your mental health disorder. You're not that. It's just a part of you, and you didn't get to choose if it was a part of you. Unfortunately, it's just the way the cards were dealt. So I'm here for you if you ever need someone to talk to, and thank you guys for listening. I hope you have a good day, and here's to a much better 2018. Anyway, love you. Have a good one.